Hi, this is Matt Mountain with Sikich, and this is a 10-minute demonstration of the Sales Cloud and the functionality that is available from Salesforce.com for their Sales Cloud product. As part of this, I'm also going to show you a couple of other things that Salesforce can do, and I will note that those are not available from a Sales Cloud standpoint. But the reason why I want to show them to you is because a lot of our clients are also taking advantage of some of those features. What you're looking at right now is a sales environment. So I've got my home tab where I want to start my day. I've got leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities, reports, dashboards, and some sales analytics. So let's start from a lead standpoint. Leads are completely separate from accounts, contacts, and opportunities. A lead is a business card. So in this case, I'm going to click on Katina here. And what you're going to see is that I've got information about Katina. I may have two people as leads, both from Frontos Consulting, but there's no relationship between them when they're leads. It's just a business card. There's no relationship. Once you start to take a look at accounts, contacts, and opportunities, that's where you build the relationships between the data. Now, when we take a look here at this lead, I've got the ability to track basic information about this lead, and as I interact with them through phone, through email, however, I can track all of my activities over here on the right. When I get to the point where this person may want to do business with me, that's where I have the ability to convert. And when I convert, what I tell people is we're going to throw them over the wall here and we're going to create an account, a contact, and an opportunity. So in this case, let's walk through and show you how to do that. So pre-built into Salesforce is the convert function. And I'm going to create an opportunity here called test. And I'm going to go ahead and convert it. So it's going to take this one record and create 3 records. And the reason why you want to do that is because it's going to allow you now to build all those relationships between the data. Now, I don't have a lot of data in here for Frontos Consulting, so I am going to actually pick a different account. So let's just go to Omega. Now, what you're going to see here on the screen is data specific to this company. And everything you're seeing here can be customized. The fields, the page layouts, the sub-tabs, everything. But we've just got a number of fields here specific to the company. Over here on the right, we're tracking all the opportunities. And then there's a number of sub-tabs here. So when I click on highlights, and keep in mind that this is sample data, but I've got the ability to see highlighted information about the company, specifically open opportunities. And in this case, I'm leveraging a different product, Tableau CRM, which is available from Salesforce, to look at metrics specific to this company. Average sales cycle, 34 days. I've got this much in open opportunities. The average discount's 84%. Okay, again, it's just sample data. I can also take a look at the contacts at this. And this is where the associations come into play. As a lead, I can't see everybody at that company. But here, I can see I've got 4 contacts at Omega. As I click over here to sales, I can take a look at all my sales opportunities since the beginning of time. Some may have closed, some we may have lost, some are open. I can also take a look at service opportunities. Now, service is a function at a basic level of Sales Cloud. If you want to provide a service center, you're probably going to want the Salesforce Service Cloud product. From a marketing standpoint, again, that's a separate product. Salesforce has Marketing Cloud as well as Pardot that can really nurture clients and get them into your environment. And then when they get to a certain point, you may want to turn it over to a sales rep. And then from an integration standpoint, this just shows off that you can integrate with QuickBooks and SAP. Salesforce is a very open architecture. So in this case, you may want to bring in orders from your ERP. You may want to bring in invoices or accounts payable information from your accounting system. So this is just to show you how you may want to leverage some integrations. Now, taking a look at the contacts here, let's go back here to Natalie. And now you can see that when I clicked on Natalie's name, we went from the account tab to the contact, from the account tab to the contact tab. And we've got just different fields here about Natalie. The contacts tab record layout is not very exciting. It's just information about that person. So let's go back to Omega, and I'm going to click on this, and now you can see we're back at the account tab. When I click on sales, what I can see here is I've got 3 opportunities. One of them we already won, one's in proposal quote stage, one's in discovery. So let's just take a look at the competitor replacement. So what I've got the ability to do is just see information here. These are the stages. Yours may be different. But as I advance this to ultimately winning the deal, this allows me to track my pipeline. I can put in close dates. I can put in just different information about this opportunity, including the amount. Now, I'll show you the amount here in a minute, but associated to this opportunity, I've got contacts. And in this case, I've got the contacts that are involved in this from a client or prospect standpoint. So I've got the ability to put in here, of the contacts associated to Omega, who are the decision makers, who are the technical reviewers, who are the influencers, and I can profile that by opportunity. I also have the ability to take a look at quotes. Now in this case, what you're seeing is quotes and CPQ quotes. The difference is that quotes are created from a price book. So you may have one or more than one price book. Each price book could be specific to a different client, for example, or you may have just a few price books that are pretty much used for most of your clients or prospects. And the idea behind quotes is you've got the ability to pick the price book, select the products, put in the quantity, and it totals it up for you. What's really popular is CPQ, Configure Price Quote. This is a separate product. It's also offered by Salesforce though. And the idea behind this is it allows you to configure your order. So for example, if you think about buying a car, if you buy an LX versus an EX, you may get the option on a EX for leather seats or cloth, where with LX, maybe it's just cloth seats. That's an example of a configuration. And so we are doing a lot of CPQ work for our clients to help them streamline their proposal and quoting process. And then there's also a tab here for service. Again, if you're providing service to that client. The reason why that's here is if you're proposing a solution, you may want to know, have there been any issues recently with that client? So that way you're not blindsided when you go talk to them. So as it relates to this opportunity, I want to be able to take a look at my pipeline. And specific to my opportunities, I like to look at it this way. This gives me the ability to sort it by anything I want, amount, close date, what have you. Other people like to look at it through the Kanban view. And the Kanban view is a series of columns, which are the actual stages for your sales process. And it totals up the value of all the opportunities in that stage. When I take Omega and move it over here to value proposition, watch how these numbers change right here. So I'll go ahead and drag it, drop it, and the numbers change. So as it relates to your pipeline, this is another way to view and manage your pipeline. In terms of reporting, there's a couple dashboards I wanted to show you. So as a rep, I want to look at my sales dashboard, just my data. And I want to look at how am I doing against quota, how's my pipe looking, and other attributes. So this is just a sample dashboard that's available to you. You may want different reports. You may want them viewed differently. That all can be done. At the same time, management wants to take a look at the sales dashboard across all the reps. maybe all the territories, maybe just one territory. And based upon the filtering, that can be done. So in this case, this is more of an executive level dashboard, taking a look at different metrics. Okay. Now, one of the other things that we're going to show you is sales analytics. Now, sales analytics is provided through a Salesforce product called Tableau CRM. It's a separate product, but I'm showing it to you because as part of our Sales Cloud deployments, a lot of people are looking to deploy Tableau CRM to get deeper insight into their data. Salesforce is very good at reporting the facts. The fact is, I'm at 70% of where I should be, or I've got 2.3 million in the pipeline. But where sales analytics takes over is it gives you deeper insight into that data so that you can make changes accordingly. So in this case, what we're looking at, and I'm going to scroll up here, is we've just got several tabs here based upon the data that's in Salesforce. I want to look at the trend. So in this case, we can see that I started the quarter with 1.4 million in the pipeline. I've added 87,000. 380 has moved out. Opportunities overall have been reduced by $4,600, and we've sold 105,000. So now my pipeline is at 1 million. Is that enough? That's what this helps with. At the same time, we can look at stage analysis. So in this case, blue represents historical, and the light purple represents today, open opportunities. So if we just want to take the discovery phase, we can see, and this might be hard to see, but the historical average is 19.4% of my open opportunities are in the discovery stage. Right now, I've only got 14.9. So logic would say I'm behind in opportunities in the discovery stage. When we move over to the value proposition stage, historically, 19.8% of my opportunities are in this stage, but today it's 24.4. Well, that's a good thing because traditionally I've had less in value prop and more in discovery. So again, this is giving you deeper insight into the data that you have in Sales Cloud. Again, Tableau CRM is like CPQ, like Pardot, and Exact Marketing Cloud are separate products that you can buy and bolt on to your Sales Cloud environment. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us at www.sikich.com/contact-us or give us a call at 877-279-1900. Thanks.